The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Incoming PCOO Chief Trixie Cruz Angeles is now pushing for the accreditation of online influencers in the Malacanang Press Corps. But one journalism professor says this could be a dangerous proposition. Pamela Vasquez tells us why.
The public might see vloggers covering Malacanang press briefing soon. Incoming Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles plans to give online personalities an access to press cons.
We are pushing for the accreditation of vloggers to be invited to some of the briefings, especially those conducted by the President.
But for UP Journalism Associate Professor Danilo Arao, this could be a dangerous proposition.
It's dangerous in the sense that we have various forms of fake news, particularly historical denialism and red tagging. So the perpetrators wouldn't be, provided too much privilege in terms of access to information. You don't do that at the expense of the journalists.
If this pushes through though, Arao says there should be a transparent selection process and clear guidelines.
We don't want a certain degree of favorable treatment for certain individuals just because they are supportive of the administration. And if you're critical, then you are deprived of action.
The National Union of Journalists of the Philippines has also called on upholding freedom of expression in a statement. They claim that media workers are being dominated by vloggers. NUJP also questioned whether the PCOO will take responsibility for the contents they're going to put out. The Malacanang Press Corps meanwhile said that they will wait until this accreditation is carried out by the next admin. Angeles, who was a lawyer vlogger prior to her nomination, has earlier said that she plans to hold press briefings once to twice a week. Would she allow journalists to cover these events?
I think we'll have to take a look at the existing policy first and make a decision later on as to how appropriate they are for the current times.
Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
The Information and Communications Department under President-elect Bongbong Marcos's administration will work to make the Philippines globally competitive. Speaking to 1PH, DICT Secretary nominee Ivan Uy said that they're looking to build more digital infrastructure under the Marcos administration. He added that they also seek to halt child pornography and strengthen cybersecurity in the country. And Uy also said that if chosen as secretary, he will push for SIM card registration and create a more secure free Wi-Fi scheme for the country.
The ICT sector is one of his flagship projects. I believe that we share the common vision that it is one of the key areas where the Philippines can become very competitive in the world. At the same time, we need to build up our cybersecurity area and cybercrime prevention.
Meanwhile, in an interview with The Big Story, incoming Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo said he wants fast and reliable aid in times of calamities and disasters. And Tulfo added that the late deliveries of food packs and relief goods is one of the problems faced by the department every time there's a typhoon. Tulfo also said that he welcomes constructive criticism from the media and from vloggers to ensure that he does his job well.
Talk about DSWD, kailangan ng ayuda, kailangan prompt, kailangan doon talaga napupunta sa tamang mga tao. Ito akong banatan kunwari kung patamad-tamad at patulog-tulog ako at I will accept that criticisms. I encourage the media men and women, hindi lang po media men and women, pati yung may mga social media, yung mga vloggers natin, call my attention para maayos ko yung trabaho.
We'll be back with more stories after a quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. 8 senators have formally graduated from service at the upper house. And one of them is outgoing Senate President Tito Soto, who urged the remaining senators to keep the chamber independent. Camille Samonte with the story.
It was an emotional Wednesday for many senators as the upper house as they hold the final session of the outgoing 18th Congress. 8 outgoing senators bid goodbye to their colleagues. Among those who will graduate are Senator Tito Soto, who lost in his bid for Vice President in the recent elections, Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon, and Senate Pro Tempore Ralph Recto. They finished their 2 consecutive 6-year terms. Soto thanked fellow senators who believe in him as Senate President. Soto urged the incoming 19th Congress to maintain the independence of the upper house.
Huwag ninyong payagan na mabahira ng politika ang inyong serbisyo sa taong bayan. Ingatan niyo ang respetong ibinigay ng bawat Pilipino sa Senado at sa mga miyembro nito.
Senator Drilon meanwhile looked back at bills that he passed during his stint as senator. The veteran senator is set to retire after more than 15 years serving in the government.
I will not say that I will be back again. I am at that stage of man's life where one no longer has grand dreams for myself, only memories. And you all will be in my memory. I hope I can be in yours. Remember me fondly and kindly. And as the many great senators before me, it is with immense gratitude and profound pride that the gentleman from Iloilo, for the last time, yields the floor.
Senator Bato de la Rosa could not hold his tears and even hugged Drilon at the session hall. Drilon and de la Rosa had their moments during interpellation and debates regarding certain issues. Bato says he learned many things from Drilon.
Swerte ako na nakasama ko si Senator Drilon. Naawa ako sa mga incoming new fight senators. They are deprived of the chance of going to school under you.
Even Senator Manny Pacquiao thanked Drilon for his guidance, especially to rookie senators.
Senator Franklin Drilon, maraming salamat po. At sabi nga ni Bato, kung ikaw naging senador at hindi ka dumaan kay Senator Drilon, mahina ka na. mahina ka na, senador.
Senator Ping Lacson is also set to retire. He spent his 74th birthday on June 1, his last day as senator, together with his colleagues.
I am finally going home and allow the evolution of our country's long line of legislators to take its course. Goodbye and good luck to my dear friends and colleagues.
Senators Manny Pacquiao and Kiko Pangilinan will also bid the upper house goodbye, as well as Senator Richard Gordon and Laila De Lima, who lost in the re-election bid. For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.
Time now for a quick look at some of today's headlines. Senator Cynthia Villar drops out of the Senate presidency race and is now backing the bid of Senator Mig Zubiri. Outgoing Vice President Leni Robredo is now preparing for the launch of the Angat Buhay NGO. And Korean supergroup BTS visits the White House. And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us later at 11 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.